My name's Rob Hughes. I've been involved in street witnessing and gospel proclamation for about 7 or 8 years now. In September 2013, I was in Basildon, Essex with some friends. I think there was about 3 or 4 of us out that day. And we'd gone out to preach the gospel just like we had so many times before. Nothing was different. I got up to preach first, and I've been preaching for about 15-20 minutes on the subject of the existence of God, how we can know there is a God who made us, and how that we've all sinned against him. It was at this point, about 15 minutes in, when a young girl came along and really took to what I was saying in a fairly negative way. She threw a number of profanities at me, very rather disgusting language actually, and accused me of judging her. I asked her if it was wrong to judge, and she said yes. So I proceeded to say, well, you shouldn't be judging me then, should you? And the fact that you're accusing me of judging you when you're standing there judging me, well, that makes you a hypocrite. She didn't quite like that and stormed off. I carried on preaching, and about an hour later, after I got down, I was talking to people, just one-to-one conversations, handing out some leaflets, when a couple of police officers came over to me and said that I was about to be arrested because I had caused distress and used homophobic language towards a person. I was very surprised because I hadn't even mentioned anything about homosexuality, hadn't even brought that up. And I could prove it because I had a dictaphone in my pocket that was recording everything I said. I said that to the police officer, and she said, well, the accusation is that you have used homophobic language. So I said, well, can I respond? And she said, you can respond down the station. It was at that point that I realized it didn't matter what I said, I was about to be arrested. So I just submitted, I just ceased and desist, I think that's the phrase. Just simply said, well, then you need to arrest me. And I was taken to the police station, processed, mugshot, fingerprints, DNA, the whole works, placed in a cell. I was in a cell for about 11 hours, and then my solicitor finally arrived from the Christian Legal Centre. I was interviewed by the police. They asked me a number of questions. Why were you out? What were you saying? Did you say what the people said? I said no. Of course, I was polite and courteous. I did say that you have my dictaphone in your possession. You can listen to the recording, the audio if you like. They dismissed that, not sure why. But just continued with the interview, finished the questions. At the end of the interview, shortly thereafter, I was told that no further action would be taken because of insufficient evidence. The whole experience left me feeling that street preachers, it's now a case of being presumed guilty until found innocent, which is really the wrong way around. I thought it was presumed innocent until found guilty. So I think it's great what the Christian Legal Centre does. Christians should be gracious in the midst of persecution, but at the same time we have a right to submit a legal defence. And if it was not for the Christian Legal Centre, many street preachers like myself wouldn't have that help and support, so I'm very grateful.